Hi everybody, welcome back to the Pago Academy YouTube channel. Welcome to another video. In this one today, I would like to talk to you about the element of trust. So one of the, if not the most important element to master on your way to sales expertise. Today I want to talk to you about how you can get the people sitting in front of you to trust that you or the organization that you represent is going to help them overcome a particular challenge, solve a problem, or move them from one situation to the next. Trust has always been rooted in the foundation of expertise. People trust experts. People ideally want to work with experts. So how do you make sure that people realize and deeply believe that you are an expert and the expert fit for them to help them with their particular situation? Now, as with everything here on this channel, the stuff that I share is the stuff that has worked and works today in my line of work, which is in fact high-ticket B2B sales. I've been doing this for 19 years. And the last 7 years has been with, through, and via my own agency, Pago Consulting, where we help our clients improve their enterprise sales performance. We focus on a very specific type of client, young bootstrapped companies that are looking to break through the glass ceiling of just relying on word of mouth and referrals. So the way that we work is very operational. We integrate into our clients' setup. We sell with and for them and kind of become the sales face of the company. Now, working in that way, in the trenches, on the front line, kind of gives us the opportunity to really test and see what works and what doesn't work. That is the stuff that we share here on this channel. I'm not going to sit here and guarantee that what I share with you today or in any of the other videos is guaranteed to work. No, keep that in mind, remain critical with the content here, but with anything that you see on the internet. But if you do believe that it aligns with your kind of environment, with how you operate at this moment in time, then perhaps try it out, deploy it, and see for yourself if it works. If by any chance you appreciate some of the other stuff on the channel, then consider subscribing. That way you will be kept updated whenever I release a new piece of content. If you have any ideas or any things that you would like me to cover, put them in the comments section and I will put them on the list of future topics. All right, so before we get into the details of how I and how my team approaches this topic of trust, I do want to kind of get something out of the way, and that is that trust is not created with and by small talk. Get that out of your head if somehow you think that. It is in fact quite annoying, and within a B2B context, you're typically going to be speaking to people that are pressed for time. They want to talk to people that appreciate their time and that are respectful for their time. Going off on one and talking for 10 minutes about their favorite holiday destination, the sports team that apparently is the same as the prospect, all that sort of jazz, don't do it. Just a simple "how are you doing today" will be fine. And unless there's some massive global event that you kind of can't help but mention, or otherwise, you run the risk of being perceived as socially awkward, then there's no need to do more than just that one simple sentence, "how are you doing?" Well, if it's fine for you, let's just get straight into it. All right, so let's bounce back to that people trust experts. The thing is, at the moment in kind of marketing and communication, pretty much everybody and every business claims to be an expert, claims to have a certain level of expertise. So you simply stating that isn't going to quite cut it. What you need to do is you need to make sure that the people you're interacting with, your prospects, your potential clients, are really feeling that expertise, are feeling that level of possible impact that you could deliver for their business. If you can get them to really sense that you are possibly a very good fit, an ideal collaborator for them based on the expertise that you are sharing, then the trust will follow. So what I'm going to actually outline is the methodology and the approach that I and my team have used over these past couple of years. And to kind of explain this concept, I've coined this term called preemptive collaboration. And what that means is that you interact with your prospect, with your prospective client in a way that has them perceive it as if they are already your client. You are holding nothing back. You are asking them the questions and you are giving them the advice that you would give as if they have already signed on the dotted line, as if they have already confirmed to start working with you. So what you kind of want to already do during a sales call is you kind of want to already be talking about the onboarding. You already want to be talking to them, asking them the questions, providing the kind of outline of the roadmap of the things that are going to happen, the things that you believe they should do, the things that you believe are the ideal next steps and why they are the ideal next steps. And you want to do that during a sales call already. Now, Of course, you can't do that without asking the right questions. You have to ask them the questions. You have to ask the right questions for you to be able to truly, deeply understand what their situation is like and how that intel is going to help you better frame your service delivery. You want to then weave that in with past experiences, because if you can showcase that you are talking to them about certain things that are drawn from past experience with similar clients and that has worked for those clients, then you are at that moment in time showcasing your expertise. You are analyzing with them, you're brainstorming with them, you're coming up with novel concepts that they might not have thought about and that have worked with other clients. And all those little elements of you already collaborating with them will little by little start making them believe that you are an actual expert. And when you are good at your job, which I hope you are, otherwise why would you be in business, then you should have that expertise and you should have that capability to already within the space of, for example, a 1-hour sales call, interact with them in such a way. You want to hold nothing back. You can never give enough value during a sales call. In fact, it's almost guaranteed you will be giving out too little value. But you want to be leaving them hanging a little bit. You want to be leaving them wanting more. You want to be leaving there, you want them to leave the conversation with a sense of, wow, I really do want to continue talking to that person. That, in fact, is them wanting to buy. They want to continue talking to you. And this works particularly well if you sell advisory services, consultancy services, and if you're in a professional services environment. The nature of that interaction is that you're going to need to know a lot about the business to deliver a real impact. You're going to need to know a lot about their situation for you to be able to deliver the goods and for you to be able to do a good job. So you want to already start doing that during the initial sales interaction. You want to really dive deep, outline the plan, and then that plan will become part of your offer. So what you almost want your pitch to be is how you see this working, how you will help them kind of uncover this based on past experience, based on your deep-rooted expertise. You right there and then want to deliver a plan, but the trick is to communicate with your prospects in such a way that they perceive it as if they are already working with you, as if you are already their vendor. So one thing I always ask myself is, at the end of a sales call, did I actually leave the prospect in a better place than before they interacted with me? Did I leave them with some value? And in actual fact, a lot of the prospects that I speak to that don't end up being our clients because of them not being a super good fit or for a variety of reasons, then sometimes I end up telling me, wow, well, thanks very much. You know, I did really appreciate this conversation and thank you for pointing me in the right direction. Thank you for leaving me with some real value. So there you go, preemptively collaborating with your prospects, interacting with them in such a way that you are already delivering advice, free advice. That's what helped me enormously in instilling trust and in getting my sales conversions up. So I hope you found some value in this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. Again, check out some of the stuff on the channel. If you like it, consider subscribing. Then you will be kept updated whenever I release a new piece of video. For now, thank you very much for watching. Have a productive rest of the day, and I will see you in one of the next videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.